In this series of videos, I've gone over several digital tools that you can use to support representation, action and expression, and engagement in the online learning environment. In this video, I'll bring all that together with some key design principles as you design online learning experiences. There are some key things to think about as you're starting to design online learning. First, you're off the clock of the traditional classroom. You're no longer bounded by the school bell and the periods that are set for you in a traditional school day, like that 50 minutes or that 1 hour of instruction. So you might want to think about how to design learning experiences that chunk your lessons differently. If you have the opportunity to have synchronous meetings with your students, for example, using Zoom or Google Meet, you'll also want to think about which experiences you need to do synchronously and which you need to do asynchronously, and how to integrate the two for a meaningful learning experience. And last but not least, think about how you can humanize the curriculum, everything that you're doing online. Make sure that you have ways to check in and give feedback to your students, especially formative and mastery-oriented feedback. And make sure to include regular opportunities to interact, collaborate, and connect. One of the key things to think about is chunking lessons for online delivery. The way to do this is think about lessons or units that you traditionally teach and identify the objectives for those lessons or units. And then from those objectives, chunk that down into smaller bits of instruction that students will need in order to master the goals and objectives of that lesson or unit. A chunk in a learning experience can include what you provide for the students to do to learn. For example, what is the information that you're representing for them? It can include the activities that you have the students do and the feedback that you provide on those activities, and also the opportunities that you embed in there for students to meet, collaborate, and connect with you or with each other. The UDL Design Cycle is a systematic way to approach planning and embedding UDL as you design for online instruction. The UDL Design Cycle allows you to connect your lesson goals, your assessments, your materials, and the methods that you use, and consider learner variability and UDL as you plan instruction. The Learning Experience Design Worksheet is one resource that you can use to design your online instruction. The template for this is available on the School Virtually website, which is schoolvirtually.org. If you click on the Educators section of the School Virtually website, you will see the Online Learning Experience Design Worksheet available. It's a Google template that you can copy and use to design your own online learning experiences. The worksheet leads you through identifying clear and simple goals for your learning experiences, identifying the skills that students will need and considering variability, and how you can reduce barriers. And then finally, it gives you a structure for creating activities and using digital tools meaningfully to make instruction more accessible for all students. So these are some key takeaways from this video series on digital tools and online instruction. The first thing you want to think about is always supporting learner variability with the digital tools that you select. Always start with your instructional goal, not the tool in mind. When you do use digital tools, provide models for students on how to use it and create authentic activities for them to get used to using it. Allow flexibility and student choice when you can. And remember that less can be more. You don't have to use every digital tool out there. You just need to use a few meaningfully. It's also important to remember that the tools shown in this series of videos are just what we have available now. Technology will keep changing and the tools will evolve. There'll be new things and new apps and new bells and whistles that you can use. But if you understand how the features of these tools support learners, you'll be able to find those features even in new and emerging tools and use those tools meaningfully in the future as new things emerge. So that's it. In this video series of 5 videos, I've covered various ways to support learner variability online in relation to the UDL principles of representation, action and expression, and engagement. The series has covered ways that you can use digital tools and instructional strategies to ensure that all learners are able to learn online. So that's it. Go forth and design. For more information, you can visit the School Virtually website at www.schoolvirtually.org.